In this part of the video, we will be looking at the layout and basic navigation around Albion. When opening Albion, you will be greeted with a screen that looks like this. At the top, you have your menu items. Below that, you have shortcuts regarding certain items in your menu items more commonly used. Things like new drawing, open drawing, save drawing, your undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, and your zoom functions. The vertical toolbar on the left-hand side are more shortcuts regarding other areas in your menu items, which will be discussed in later videos. Here you have your drawing name. It's currently not saved and thus untitled. Below that, you have your drawing toolbar. Things like configure snap selection methods in your lay manager are here. Below that, you have your GIS menu. This is currently hidden. When hovering over it, it will pop open. If you'd like to keep this open, you can click the pin button. Here you have more shortcuts regarding your GIS menu. At the bottom right, you have a button here that you can switch between model space and paper space. Your model space is your working space, paper space is your layout view of your model space. Next to that, you have the scale, where you can click and set manually. Next to that, you have X, Y, and Z coordinates. To quickly show the zoom functions, I've opened a GIS shapefile here. With the normal selection method, I can just click and select, and then with this button, I can go to zoom to selected. Once clicked, it will zoom to my selection. If I'd like to access the previous view, I can click this button, which is zoom previous, and it will zoom out. If you have zoomed in to another area, which you can do with the basic roll of the mouse, you can click this button to zoom to extent again. A different one that I want to show is in this drawing, where with your edit toolbar here on the right, you have a viewport angle, which is currently set to 0. If you click this and you click on 90, it will rotate your whole viewport. And you can continue doing that to each one. We usually just stay with the 0 one. Another important function here is your user coordinate system. It's currently set to world, where you'll see your X and Y coordinates. X is first, Y is second. Once selected here and you click Southern Hemisphere, you will see that Y is first and X is second. To showcase working with drawings, for this video, I'll just create a square here. I will go to my paper space and you'll see my squares there. I will right click this viewport, say edit drawing, and I'll make sure that the square fitted nicely inside my viewport. Once I'm happy, I'll just say done. Now my square is inside the viewport. Going back to model space, I'd like to save this. I go to File, Save Drawing As, and I'll be prompted to enter a name, which I'll just call Test. You can save your drawing as an Albion drawing or the various CAD versions. Once saved, you'll see your drawing name changed to the connection to the drawing and your drawing name at the end. Once you close this, to open it up again, you will go to File, Open Drawing, and Open Test. Here you'll see your name of your drawing is back again, your square is back, and in paper space, your viewport is there. Albion can open multiple drawings as you see here. The button I'm clicking is just inserting a new drawing. You will have multiple which you can just switch between, and each of them will have their own paper space. Another thing to note, in your drawing, you can have multiple layout views. Here you'll see we have layout 1, which is the square in the viewport. If I go back to model space, I can just say insert new or insert new from template. If I choose insert new, it will ask me for a new name. Let's just call it drawing layout 2, click OK, and it will create a new one, which you will see here, layout 1 and 2. You can have multiple different layouts here as well. And if you want to create one from template, you choose insert new from template. You choose from which one you would like to insert from, and you can call it insert template or whatever name you'd like to choose. Click OK, and you will see it made the insert template one, which was based on the one you inserted from. The merge drawing functionality works a bit differently than opening a new drawing. Once we have a drawing open, in this case the one we just created, if we make a new drawing, we create a circle on this drawing. Once we save this as a circle drawing, now if you would like to merge your circle drawing into this test drawing where the rectangle is, you go to File, Merge Drawing, and you select the circle one. You will see that it merges it inside here. In this case, this little asterisk shows that you have modified your drawing. You can either decide to save it and overwrite the drawing, or you can say Save As and call it rectangle plus circle, for instance. If you've done it like that, you will see that you have your original drawing, your circle drawing, and your merged one, which contains both.